my gosh, Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm an asshole. Yeah, I like Dennis Leary. He's funny. Oh. What's that one? I got a ringtone of his. It's something about you're gonna wake up hooked on crack. Something like that. Let me find it. Got so much junk on.
Yeah, I was gonna do. They ever make the sewers easier to do? Because last time I did that.
Yeah, yeah, it's incredibly easy now. Ah, here it is. Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, the wife doesn't like that one. I got a ton of Family Guy ringtones she won't let me use. Yeah, I got the butt scratcher here, butt scratcher. I do, yeah, I got a few of him. Da, 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 da. Oh, I got one where he's singing that song from Top Gun. No, it's not Top. It's from. I think it's from The song from Dirty Dancing. Oh, let me get it on there. I'll play it for you. Yeah, she don't like that one either. She didn't. She doesn't watch much Family Guy, but when she finally figured out the deal about Herbert the pervert, yeah, she doesn't like the voice. It is. Yeah, yeah. This is a good one. What's that? I think so. I don't know. I think so. It might be. But yeah, she hates all the Herbert the Pervert stuff. She really hates it when I ask her, why don't you go in that kitchen and get me a little popsicle because it sure is mighty warm today. Yeah, should I stop that? I'm like, why don't you fish around in there and get me a little great popsicle? Show you good. She gets a little bit of wants to get a little tough, but I'm like, keep on, and we will go into Portland and eat dinner one night, and I will do that voice when I'm in the restaurant all night long. I will do it. You wouldn't dare. I'm like, it's Portland. I don't care if I ever go back in there again, so try me. You would, wouldn't you? Yes, I would. Working out. Nothing wrong with that. Wait, that's why you have a burner phone, Scott. You have a burner phone.
No,
No,
so
if you look, if you're gonna do stuff like that, mess around on your woman, you have a backup burner phone for stuff like that. So. Yeah. I wouldn't do it. No, I'm not afraid of that. It's just my wife's nice. She's a bitch, it's a different story, but my wife's nice.
and gullible.
Yeah, well, no, she's not gullible. She's trusted. She's trusted. What's that? Nah, I'm not. I don't want to. You know, I mess with. I don't take it far enough to hurt her feelings or nothing. 'Cause oh man, when I told her you got shot, when I told her you were in Detroit, and you got shot, and she was like, "Oh, I hope he's okay." No. I was like, "Well, you know,
She did. On some stuff, it was funny. I was in chat. She's like, "That sounds too far-fetched. That can't be true." And he's trying to just, yeah, it's tough.
See, it's not about the lie, it's about the backstory. If you come up with a convincing backstory, people will believe anything.
So can I start hurting Swamp Thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
He's taking like.
Even if you're not in the what's it called, the mist, you'll still kill him. Yeah.
That's why I stopped doing this, because I freaking hated that, because Swamp Thing was.
Oh man. I tell you, I hope the summer one is a lot better.
Oh, Brittany just logged in. Oh my goodness.
She's awful pretty.
I'll have to do some trolling to Brittany.
Don't you do that. She's Asian and she's got money. That's two best combinations I have. Asian and money. Oh my God, Scott. Really, Scott. Really. How do you know? How do you know, Scott? How do you know? You see it on a game show? You've researched it. Have you done any clinical studies? Have you formed a test group? Or is this the same shit you're doing outside? Look. Is this the same shit you're doing outside the van behind the Denny's with your lab coat on? Shameful, Scott. Shameful.
With a goat.
Cause you're a goat fucker. You goat fucker. Get the fuck away from the goat, you fucker. Oh man, when I was in high school, we used to make prank phone calls and do that shit. You fucking goat's in my garden. eating my bushes. You fucking goat. I'm gonna kill your fucking goat. Kill him. Hey, my dad was over. This is before my dad's stepmom got married, and we all hated her, right? So I called one night about 6 times. It was like, you fucking goats, oh my God, you eat my fucking carrots. You go eat my carrots. I'm gonna fucking kill you, little fucking goat. Get your fucking goat out of my God. I was screaming. Oh man. I called back one time. You fucking goats eat my azalea bush. I'm gonna kill the fucking bastard. I'm gonna fucking drink his blood out of his fucking skull, you goat fucking motherfucker. And then he kept on. I come back one time, I said, you fucking hear that? That's my goddamn grill. I'm gonna grill your fucking goat, you motherfucker. When my dad come home, there's about 7 of us in the house, and my dad come home and I was like, anything interesting happen tonight? He said, no, why? I said, you sure? He's like, yeah, why? I said, was your fucking goat in my garden? Was your fucking goat in my garden? He's like, that was you. I'm like, yeah. Oh man. I caught.
Needless to say, I ain't got beat.
No, I didn't get beat. He thought it was funny. My dad put an ad in the paper one time looking for help. I was over at my uncle's house, and I called him up. I said, hello?
Look out!
And he's like, yeah. I said, I called about the ad you put in the papers for painters. He's like, what's your experience? I said, me and my brothers, we have a Mento, El Camino, and we have like Separator. We paint many houses. And he's like, I don't need no now. I was like, well, my 2 brothers, they do the painting, I do the interpreting. I speak a little English. So you hire them, you hire me. He got mad. But yeah, Scott, if you want to get somebody, the goat in the garden is classic. Classic. If I could hear that, I'm cutting my fucking grill on to kill your fucking goat. He's eating my lettuce bush. Oh my God, you fucking goat. I'm gonna kill the motherfucker. Ah. And prank phone calls. I love them. Love them. I tell you what, one thing I did, and the wife got mad about it. They, you remember that barbecue burger Carl Jr. used to have? It was like a hamburger with pulled pork on it. Well, I love that thing. It was awesome. Well, my wife went to Hardee's one night and come back and said they didn't have it anymore. So I cussed her for a liar, right? So I said, hold on. So I called Hardee's. And I'm like, yeah, my wife Lurleen just come home and said y'all ain't got that barbecue burger no more. And the woman said, no sir, we discontinued it. And I was like, well, I said, I hate to hear that, but I said, that's good news for her, because I just finished a 12-pack and I was about to commit to whipping her ass. So, I said, I reckon Lurleen be happy that she won't get ass whipping tonight. I greatly do appreciate y'all's help and service, and why don't y'all get that thing back on that menu? It's sure mighty tasty. She didn't say, the woman didn't say nothing after that. She's like, thank you for the call, sir. I said, thank you, and y'all have a good and blessed evening.
You just made the list.
Oh, yeah. She was like, my wife was like, why do you do that? Why? I'm like, it's funny.
Oh my gosh, hi on.
No, she knows not to do it. Because I've told her, I said, you can prank me if you want to, but then it is on. I said the book of the black comes out. And she's like, what's that? I said, that's the book that's got the real pranks in it. I'm like, the stuff I do to you is like nothing bad.
Oh my gosh, dude, there's so many base items.
Yeah, and they all got funky numbers and stuff. I got a ton on this character I can put in there if y'all need any of them.
I'm getting up, the little fella. I just hit my freaking 238 skill.
Oh,
238.
little fella got 238. Look at you, little big boy. Don't nobody give a fuck, Scott. Nobody gives a fuck.
Goat fucker.
Go fucker. Lady
Sheep
goats,
fucker.
lady goat fucker.
Lady goats, lady goats, lady
Yeah,
goats.
lady goat fucker. Get the fuck away from the lady goat, you goat fucker.
For sure,
he pet zoo and he starts licking his lips.
He likes the sheep.
You like the sheep? Oh man, oh man. Yeah. This hey, this is a funny story. Now this is the truth because the guy told me. I used to work at Food Line, and one of the meat cutters, he worked at like one of those. It was like a farm, and it was his job to cut meat at the farm, right? And he said he went outside to have cigarette smoke one day, and he said they had this one Mexican guy out there was fucking crazy. Something went right with him. Said he got kicked in the head by a horse or some weird shit. But he said he looked out in the field, and he said that guy was fucking a sheep. I'm like, what happened? He said he was just fucking a sheep, and then he said the guy was like, I was smoking a cigarette and looked, and he said our eyes met. He said, what did the guy do? He said he smiled at me and kept on fucking the sheep. I'm like, you mean the guy just kept fucking the sheep and smiling at me? He's like, yeah. I was like, what did you do? He said, I dropped my cigarette. He's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, you know, this guy's fucking the sheep and he's smiling at me and everything. He's like, it was creepy. He left. It wasn't long after that he left. He found out that wasn't the first time that happened. Like they caught that guy, that old crazy Mexican guy out there fucking sheep like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Well, Scott, know where you're moving to?
So let your old lady get fucked by a horse, Scott. Never live it down. Donkey show. Scott wants to go see a donkey show.
You want to see a donkey show, Scott? You want to see a donkey show, Scott? There ain't no shame in it if you want to see a donkey show.
So, Ion, since I hit freaking the max CR again, so there means more stuff I can't get marks out of anymore, huh?
Yeah.
I think like
You
KC.
get marks out of, yeah. But now you can run that lower level stuff and get a mark or 2 here and there out of it. Yeah, there's no reason to run KCT anymore. Yeah. cool little fella.
I'm stocking them up so I can, if I do decide to switch my powers back to mental.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing to go ahead now to kind of start saving some things with the next DLC coming out. Because you'll have to have those kits to take all the mods out of your gear and stuff like that. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but it wouldn't even hurt to do a little bit of farming, you know, for exos and stuff, because you don't know, we don't have any idea how much it's going to cost to make mods. I mean, they might flip the script this time and have it to where you can buy fully made mods. Well, if you think about it, if they sit there and they put like fully made mods up on vendor for like 100 marks, people pay for it. Yeah.
I finally got that fucking feed. Heck yes.
I do. I think it might be. I don't think it'll be that high. I think it might be 170. If it's yeah. Because it would fall in line. Because you don't want to have it higher than the OP piece, the lowest OP piece you made in this. So if you make everything 170, then you know. I mean, it could go from like 171 to 176 or 175. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Because I don't know if they're doing. They might be doing a chat on Discord today. Yeah, they're doing a chat on Discord today. So Meps will be taking questions. So I'm 100% sure that'll be one of the ones that'll be asked. Yeah.
Dang, that sucks.
What's that?
I still need to get Superman, Cyborg, Brother Blood, and Zatanna, and then I'll finish that thing off.
Your Brother Blood was the hardest one for me to get. He would never show up. Oh shoot, tomorrow's free comic book day and the wife's off. We might have to check that out.
I just can't wait till everyone gets like super high level so we can actually go into like Gods and Monsters Elite and just wipe the floor with all that stuff. That's easy. Olympus Elite's easy. The Apple one, I want to get the Apple feet. But like right now, I'm a 191 tank with my. If I put my, I'm debating on remodding my 2 rings. So I use those, just remodding them with freaking bomb and might. Yeah, I might do that.
Ooh, good. Ooh. Yeah, they'll be good for a long time too. Well, see, they got to asking Meps last week about OP items in the next DLC. What they and he wouldn't say anything. So somebody was asking for them to like do something different instead of like rings and neck pieces. Do like hand, shoulders or feet or something different. Because, well, he said, well, see, here's the thing. He said at one time, he said they didn't want to have OP items for everything because that way, theoretically, somebody could have a whole set of OP gear. Because if they come out with OP versions of every item, somebody's going to get everything. Somebody will spend enough money to get everything. And they didn't want to do that because they felt it would give like an unfair advantage. If you're making the same 3 or 4 items OP and you're replacing them, they can kind of control how things are. Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing now. If the Stat Matters was to happen today, you would have people who would have a much lower CR, but they would go in there wearing the OP helmet from Phantom Zone. They would be wearing the OP chest piece and the OP hands from Rippin' Time. So you see that's... Yeah, well, you got to figure, well, either one of them would give them a boost. So you have to figure, that's a lot of OP stuff right there that becomes viable when the Stat Matters comes out. So if they add shoulders and feet, boom, yow. You see, and that's what he was talking about. Because you might not remember it, but back when the game first started, the first few months, like if you were DPSing and you wanted to be good, you didn't wear vendor gear. Cause there wasn't any OP gear back then. This was like, I'm talking about like T1, like the Batcave raid. No, you didn't wear that. What you wore is there were certain pieces, cause it was different, cause they didn't standardize stuff back then. You had some items that had an insane amount of might. You had some items that had an insane amount of precision. That's just like, for the first 6 or 7 months, the best weapon in the game was the one-handed weapon out of Arkham Asylum.
The cleaver.
Yeah, the cleaver. Because the might on it was so high. That was the best weapon in the game. And
then for controller, there was that one freaking one hand out of
yeah.
Whatever that one was.
Like the best healer, I think it was like up to tier 3. The best healer weapon was the bow out of Kandak. Yeah, but see, when they changed everything, it's like overnight. You had everybody was just screwed because you had people who had got certain pieces of gear, and they made like a glass cannon. Their defense was it. Their abilities were real low.
That's
but
when
their mighty
fire was
precision- yeah.
fire was fucking crazy.
Because you
you
had
could- you could-
DPSs that could just destroy everything, but if just a low level ad looked at them, they drop. But yeah, fire was something back then.
And ice wasn't even a freaking DPS. It was a tank.
No, you couldn't.
People would
DPS
laugh
fire.
at you. People would laugh at you.
Yeah, I know from experience. Yeah. Everybody laughing, then you see that screen. What happened? DC? No, I got kicked. Fuck them guys.
I think it was fire. I want to say freaking nature was up there too. Sorcery.
Sorcery. Because see, originally the way they designed the game is there were 6 powers. One of each power was supposed to be like the support role, and the other was designed to be the DPS. That's why fire was better DPS than ice, because ice was always meant just to be the tank. And that's like mental was meant to be the troller,
And then
and gadgets was meant to be the DPS. That's why you look at like fire doesn't have a pull move. Gadgets doesn't have a shield. That's because they weren't designed to have them. They were designed to be a DPS or a backup.
I might go back to gadgets. Gadgets was fun.
It's supposed to have a pull move. I think it's gonna have a shield too. Yeah, go on the forums and look that up, man. Because they had the list of everything. It's got, I think you get, you don't have to block anymore either. Oh, they introduced 3 of the DLC characters for Injustice today. Just y'all see?
Oh, did you watch Flash?
Yes.
Dude, I as soon as I heard everything was going on, I'm like, dude, I know who it is.
Well, it's kind of.
So is that a time remnant?
Well, that's the thing nobody knows, but because I know one theory is, you remember in the end of season 2 where he made that time remnant to destroy that thing that Zoom had made. A lot of people think that that's the time remnant, and that he saw the other Barry took everything from him, his life and everything, and just caused him to go crazy. I've heard some people say that it's the Barry from Flashpoint, the Flashpoint universe. That when Barry created Flashpoint, the Barry that was in that timeline got pulled somewhere else, and that's why he's crazy. And that explains why he wants to kill Iris, because at that point he didn't even know much about Iris. But it goes along with the storyline they did last year in the Flash comics, where the Flash from the future traveled back to the past to kill himself.
Pull the desk, go kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, he blamed, he was like from 20 years in the future, and he blamed himself for everything that had happened to everybody he cared about, people dying and stuff, and so he traveled back into the past to kill himself, figuring if he had died 20 years ago, all that stuff wouldn't have happened. Yeah.
But it was good. I saw that series. I finally figured out who you are, and I saw that looked like he had a fucked up face. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason why he wears that suit is because something happened and he still has a super speed, but he doesn't have his energy, the energy field. Because the Flash has a field around him. That's why he can run without friction messing with him.
Yeah.
That's why his clothes don't burn off or anything. So I think something happened and he lost that field, and that's why he's got the suit. Yeah. Yeah, but
So you think Caitlyn's gonna go back to being good?
I think she will. I think she will. But yeah, we got to watch Arrow. We've missed 2 episodes of Arrow, but I know in the season finale, Deathstroke and Captain Boomerang are gonna show up.
Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. Yeah, Flashing was pretty cool, Scott.
Yeah, I got that one.
Especially if you get the enhanced version of it.
Don't you got to make that enhanced?
Yeah, yeah. You have to have 5 of the marks to do it. The moats. You can, well, they drop in the box. Oh my God, I just made 10 billion. I just made 10 billion. Oh my God.
What'd
Oh
you
my
get?
God. I got an endoskeleton. Oh my God. As a drop. Oh my God, that's money right there, sir.
Endoskeleton? What's that for?
That's for the face piece.
Oh. Whose message you mean? Oh. You know what? Oh shit! Today is right.
Wow. The Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, it's time to go get drinks. Go get drunk and drink Mexican beer. Get all crazy. Bye.
They had one of the newspapers out here. A Mexican guy wrote an article saying that if you won't be out in the streets every day protesting against Trump, then you don't deserve to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
I voted
Everybody
for Trump.
started
I'm not ashamed
Mexican
of it.
music and stuff. I was like, fuck your music and fuck your tacos.
Why would you say that about the tacos, Ios?
Chipotle makes your ass bleed.
South Park?
Yeah, that's what I'll be right back in a second. Chipotle makes you.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to switch back to fucking mental. Update.
Alright.
I don't know yet. Hang on. I don't know. I might switch to mental for a little bit.
Mental's not bad.
But the bad thing is, I like tanking.
Huh?
Tanking's a lot easier. Especially if you're an ice tank, man. You're just a freaking beast.
Ooh.
Let's see, what head mod would I use for a mental? Probably.
Now, what you should do is check on the forums and see what changes they made on the test server. So you can probably pick up 2 or 3 different ones, so you'll have an idea what you're going to use.
Or I can go back to gadgets. The only thing I don't like about gadgets is we can put a shield if I do decide to troll. I think I was using freaking... I think it's Menace.
I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. Hey, if y'all need some base items, come to the link call because I'm about to try to put a bunch in there.
Is this a trap?
Well, there's still plenty in there. What about it? What? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, it's a mess. I mean, some of it looks good, some of it, well, yeah. That's going to be pretty much the power that people with low skill points will be using.
What, fire?
Well, this stuff's going to change because it's just, they're still testing it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Might be up there on par with ice now, sir. Yeah, I think ice is really gonna get hit hard from this update from what I've seen. The stat revamp. I mean bad.
That's why I'm thinking about going back to metal.
Yeah. Well, you play Destiny, don't you? Oh. It's okay game. Jesus Christ. Oh man, it started flapping his wings and shit. Take that authority, shove it up his ass. Yeah, I don't want no part of that around here. Oh. What? Uh-huh. Oh, wow. What is that? Uh-huh. Why are they flagging you because they're zombie related? What's the deal with that? Oh. 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 You gonna fight it, Scott? How you gonna do? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's oh man. Well, what were you? What were you? How high were you? Wow. That's good. What about country? Yeah. Wow. That's pretty. That's pretty cool, Scott. Wow. That's dedication, Scott. Why don't you stream? Why don't you do that? Oh. Why don't you do that? You could, cause you could do like walkthroughs and stuff or games and man. I tell you, if you were streaming, you'd probably be making some serious money. Yeah. Have you talked to your parents about that? What you need to do, let me tell you, you need to handle it like a business presentation. You need to sit there and you need to show them. You need to break it down and show them your list of feats so they'll have an understanding of your skill set. Then you need to show them how much money you can make. Yeah,
Oh shit! I'm gonna
yeah.
pop a feed on. You ready for this?
Pop it.
Ready?
Ooh, Black Mask of Death. I don't have it.
Which one are you missing, Ion? So I can send you my duplicates.
I'm pro- I think I've got 2 or 3 of the collections. I'm not
Hey
worried
Scott,
about that.
did you say you need the Vixen?
Hey, hey. Let's be nice. Let's be
Yeah,
nice.
go buy that one because that's mine. I'm selling. Go buy it.
Buy it, Scott. Buy it, Scott. Come
Go
on
buy
back here.
go buy it for a mill.
Come back here.
Yeah, that's mine. I have it up there.
But
Or if you got some stuff, some trips and treasures you want to try to whittle and deal for me, Scott? Okay then. So what you gonna give me for this Vixen emblem?
yeah, a happy ending.
Oh no. That's a negative.
That's because Scott speaks from experience.
I come to my base real fast. I got these collections. I'm gonna see if you don't have them already.
Oh, I'm in the I'll have to switch on Ion to do it. I'm in the sewer event.
Because I guess I'll hold on to you for you, little fella. Won't you come in my base, little fella? I got a test tube for you.
Got little popsicles. Got some popsicles. Well, I seen. I was watching Drama Alert on YouTube, and they were talking about how people in the Call of Duty community on YouTube aren't making any money because the way YouTube's doing things now. Because one guy said he made more money. He did like a 2-minute video talking about his milk spoiling in his fridge. He just wanted to see how it would do. He made a 2-minute video talking about his milk spoiling in his fridge, and it made more money for him than a video he did talking about the new Call of Duty that's coming out, the World War II one. He made $40 on the milk video, and he didn't even make $10 on the Call of Duty World War II video. And Call of Duty video had almost 1 million views, and the milk had like 30 or 40,000 views of it. No, it's the way the algorithm and the system is set up. Because the way they redid the advertising stuff. If you advertise on YouTube, you can opt out of certain things. So and the Call of Duty games falls into like the real violent category with war and stuff.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, whoa! Wow!
Whoa! You better hold back there, huh?
Oh, that's a wow! That got creepy real fast, didn't it?
Yes, it did, sir.
You smile when you had enough. Oh. Yeah, Scott, that's not cool. That's not
You
cool,
don't say
Scott.
stuff like that.
Yeah, Scott. Hey, we know what you meant, Scott. Yeah. What you said is what you meant. I tell you, Scott, now, if you got into, all joking aside, I know I kid on you and give you a hard time, but if you were to get onto YouTube with your, the list of feats and stuff you have, you could probably get partnered easy with a video game channel.